1. I'm joined right now by Cal State Dominguez Hills, coming off a 4-3 win in Game 5 of the 2024 CCAA softball tournament. I'm joined right now by head coach Jim Mayer, on his right, Jay Ross, and on his left, Mia Ayala. Coach, would you take us through your thoughts on today's game?
Exciting. We didn't do well offensively, which put us behind. We finally put it together in the last inning, and it was an exciting finish. So pitching was great again. Mo pitched a great game. Gave up just that 3-run home run, and you know that's going to happen. But we just didn't back her offensively. We didn't back our pitcher in the first game offensively. So we struggled offensively, even though we got our share of hits and walks. We just had a hard time getting people in. We played good defense again, and it was very exciting. That's softball in a nutshell. It happens a lot.
Jay, this is from the outside perspective, but it felt like you guys just continued to keep the pressure on them. Even in the 5th inning, you guys had runners on. 6th inning, you guys had runners on, and then obviously broke through with a couple extras there in the 7th. Can you just tell me about the mindset? It seems like they are always willing to pass the barrel down the line.
I mean, it's kind of just like hit the ball hard, and one inning it's going to find a hole. So I think that was just our mentality going into the later innings of the game, is just to get on, get base runners, and hit the ball hard, and something's good always going to happen.
I'm not taking anything away from it, but how tough is it to do this top 4 batters in your order on that one?
It's crazy. It's hard. I mean, we have a really top-heavy lineup, and I mean, just you have Mo who hits like 20 home runs. You know, you have Lex who's fast. Like, it's just so hard to get to the top 4 of our lineup. It's crazy.
When you see that one come up, you're always expecting there to be a lot of base runners on.
And unfortunately, we have the top 4 in that last inning, so that was really fortunate for us.
Well, I got to talk a little bit about that inning. All right, let's go through it. You guys get leadoff batter on with Alexis, and then Jay, you get on, and right after that point, we put Mia into the game. So Mia, can you talk about the role of coming off the bench and kind of being put into such an important position, but also seeing your teammate set you up for that opportunity?
I come off the bench knowing that I'm a base runner. I'm probably one of the best base runners, and I just have to have my teammates back. You know, we were put with our backs against the wall, and I just had to have Jay's back. I had to score that run. I had to help Mo out, and I just needed to be the winning run. I needed to do it for us.
And tell me about the aggression you guys had on the bases. I think that kind of that sac fly, you guys pushed the one to third, but you go over to second on that play, correct? Can you just tell me the aggressiveness, and then you guys score on a pass ball, tie the game, and then even that last one was, chopper. Can you just tell me kind of the way you guys were so aggressive out there?
Deep sac fly, we got speed at second with Alexis. She's a great runner. She just hit third base. And then I just had to follow her right up behind her because, they weren't cutting that ball anyway. So that was my advantage to get into scoring position. And then she took advantage of the pass ball, and I took advantage as well, and then we scored one at third.
Jay, I got one more question for you before we go back to you, Coach. I got to ask you about, you mentioned it a little bit, but Mariah out there on the mound. Yesterday, she was great. Came back, and she had a great day on the bat yesterday, but today she was really good on the mound. Can you just talk about how confident you are when she's out there?
I mean,
Circle.
when she's out there, I have no doubt in my mind that we're not going to get out of any jam we're in. I mean, defensively, offensively, she's just a great player. She's one of the best players I've ever seen and played with, to be real.
Do you think she's calmer in the circle or in the batter's box?
Both. I mean, I've never seen her freaked out. I've never seen her get crazy. Her composure on the mound and in the box is just really impressive, because it's hard to keep your composure on the mound and in the box while doing it both in the same game. It's very hard to do it. Be a two-way. I could never.
Coach, I want to ask you one other one before we talk about everything else on tomorrow's games. Could you just tell me the faith and the confidence you seem to have in your team? I see you sit back, and it seems like you've instilled in these girls some confidence in themselves and that they're able to go out and perform. Could you tell me the way you've kind of done that both in your assistant coaches and your team?
Just a lot of years, 43 years, man. If I get too hyper after 43 years, I'm going to drop dead. So I've learned to relax over the years, and I'm a big follower of John Wooden, where we want to teach everything in practice and then let the kids play. There's really not a lot you can do besides bark at them a little bit during the game and try to motivate them. But I'm not a believer in coaching during the game. I think that's a waste of time. So we just got to let them do what they are taught in practice, and hopefully it carries over, and it does. And we've had a lot of success with that philosophy.
Let's be honest with each other. You guys are in the elimination part of the bracket. Your backs will be against the wall in less time. What do you got to do tomorrow? We know you guys will be playing at 2:30 in another elimination game.
Yeah, we just come into play. The big prize for us is regionals, which is next weekend, and this is a very good tournament setup to help practice for that kind of pressure, and I think we practiced it today. And we're just fortunate to play another day. It's not the end of the world if we win or lose. We have an opportunity to play. Next weekend might be a little different story because it kind of ends your season, but we're just going to keep practicing to be at our best for next weekend. I think is really the key thing for us. So we're just hanging.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Coach, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you very much.